Hello everyone, I am Chetna from Get My Harvest, and today's video is going to be on how to grow garlic. In this video on how to grow garlic, I will be covering the perfect weather conditions or timing for growing garlic, the soil requirements for your garlic, the process of growing garlic, caring for your garlic, harvesting garlic, and then finally saving garlic for sowing it again for the next season. So stay tuned. This is mid-October here in the northern part of India, and this is the time when you start growing garlic. So I thought that I should share my process with all of you, and that's why I'm doing this video. This is the right time to start growing garlic. The best time to start garlic is fall, and it is mid-October in northern part of India. You should basically try to sow garlic around 8 weeks before you have the peak winter or frost. And garlic is a very long crop, so you will be able to get the harvest only in June or July, so around 8 months time. Now let us try and understand the most critical part, which is the soil for growing your garlic. Garlic likes loose soil, and I usually add vermicompost, especially when it is the time for bulb formation of garlic. And another thing that I usually do is that I add mulch around the garlic because it doesn't like a lot of weeds around it. I'm going to show you how I do it. I have already done a video on how to use grass clippings as mulch. Even if you have dried leaves, they also do very well around garlic, and it thrives because of that mulch. This is some of my garlic harvest from last season that I had been saving from the past 3 to 5 months, I think, and I've used most of it. I grew garlic in pots as well as in my garden beds, so it is time to sow these again as well. Let us understand the process of growing garlic in a pot. So you have to start growing garlic in the pot with me, and please update me in the comment section below about your progress. So you take a garlic bulb and then you take away, you split it, and you will get lots of cloves out of it. Now once you have the garlic cloves, you need to understand that if you will sow or plant bigger garlic cloves, you will get a healthier bulb, a bigger bulb. Of course, you will have to give it some kind of nutrition. If you will plant the smaller cloves, you will get a smaller bulb. So I usually choose the bigger bulbs. With garlic, the rule is that the pointed part comes on the top, and the lower, thicker part, the fattier part, comes at the bottom, because the roots grow from here and the garlic greens or scapes grow from here. Best way to understand the distance between the garlic bulbs or the cloves and the depth is a thumb and hand. That's what you need. So the garlic cloves need to be a hand apart, and they need to be deep enough for your thumb to go inside. So you could make holes just with your thumb or with a stick, and make sure you measure, because if your garlic cloves are planted too close to each other, they are going to compete very badly for nutrition, and you will not have a very good harvest. After you have planted the garlic cloves, you need to water them thoroughly. This is how the garlic looks like around 4 days after sowing it. Let us understand how to care for garlic. Friends, if you want a bumper crop, like very big size garlics, the ones that I got, you need to give vermicompost to your garlic plant, and you also need to ensure that when you see the flower buds coming, you need to cut them because they are going to compete for nutrition with the bulb that's underground. So make sure you don't let the flower bloom. You will know that it is time to harvest garlic when the garlic greens or the scapes, they start turning yellowish, brown, and they start dropping on the ground. So you can either harvest garlic with your own hands, just like that, pulling it out if the soil is loose, or use a fork if your soil has hardened. Once you have harvested garlic, you need to let it dry. Don't let it stay on the soil because if rain happens, there is a chance that the garlic might catch fungus. So after that, you need to store it at a cool, dry place, and you could actually tie the strings of the garlic greens together and hang the garlic. I forgot doing that last season, and then I had to hang my garlic using a jute thread, but then it has survived for the past 5 months and I had a bumper crop.
When your garlic cloves have sprouted, you can put dried leaves or grass clippings near them because it will prevent weeds from growing, and garlic hates weeds.
You can see on the edges of this garden bed, I have planted some garlic. These are garlic greens, and I'm using the dried leaves from my garden as the mulch. All through the path, I have used these leaves. The garlic is a natural pest repellent, so I don't mind planting it a little close also in this area because I'm more concerned about repelling pests from my tomatoes and broccoli that's growing here, and onions. These are again baby broccoli plants. So you can also do that. Use your dried leaves or grass clippings as mulch around garlic and it will thrive. The garlic greens or scapes are a very rich source of vitamin A and C along with fiber. We usually add them to our stir fries and soups.